Lynn?
Yes.
You're 38?
Pardon me?
What's going on in
I'm
America?
38. I'm pushing 39.
And listen, let me just say this to the Asian Defamation League. Is going to send me a letter. That's a compliment. It's a compliment.
Your letter.
Jesus, everybody. All right, what's going on in the background, Lynn?
In the background, there's so many other people talking, and they're talking about different other things. They can't believe that I'm listening to this radio station in the first place, but I heard this 14-year-old kid talking, and I just found out that my 19-year-old daughter is no longer a virgin, like couple weeks ago, and it's like
Couple weeks.
This Nick person.
Try 6 years.
Pardon me?
Yeah. Are you drunk?
Well, no, actually, I'm not. I'm actually working on it, though.
Yeah, you're almost
38 years old, I can.
Yeah.
19, no, you can't. 14, Nick, no, you can't. However, it's like I'm listening to these little kids talking about de-virginizing themselves, and they have this option, and I'm so sorry.
What's the option?
Pardon me?
What's the option?
The option of, geez, he's home alone. There's this girl that wants to throw herself.
That's her perception. Don't forget, it may not actually be
His
like
perception.
That. Yeah, it's his perception of this.
No, that's his perception.
That's right. Well, Lynn, let's do a little math here. Is that your only daughter?
No, I have two.
How old's
That's my oldest.
That's your oldest.
Yes.
So when you got pregnant, you were 18.
Barely.
Barely 18.
Yes.
So when you started having sex, you were 16, 17.
Oh, much younger.
Okay. So
Now you're drunk and calling this crappy show.
Yes.
What kind of example are you?
So maybe you want to talk about what the experience was like for you and why it wasn't such a good option.
Exactly. And that's the
Well, we're waiting.
Hey,
that's the general idea that I want to get.
Hey, Lynn.
Lynn?
Yes.
Could you go into another room or perhaps tell the biker gang that's in the background to keep it down to a
Hold on just one moment.
low roar? Thank you.
She's trying to keep it together. Take Foster Brooks. Come on, man.
She's working on it.
Okay, here we go. Lynn?
Believe it or not, they sent me into the bathroom.
Okay, I'm going to hang up now.
Okay, hang up. Hello?
All right, Lynn.
It's an
Who am I
improvement.
talking to?
Sounds like everything is going according to plan.
Well, somewhat.
You're standing in a bathroom talking on the phone.
I'm sitting in the bathroom.
Oh, much better.
All right.
I got the visual.
Okay.
Where's she from?
Where are you at,
San
Lynn?
Diego.
I'm in San Diego.
But isn't she there visiting?
No. I actually live here now.
Okay. We heard you moved. We weren't sure where you went, but you putting down stakes in San Diego.
Yes.
So
Okay.
you started having sex at a very young age. You had a child at 18.
Extremely.
And you want to talk about why that doesn't work.
Because I was way too young. I lost my children at a young age. I got divorced. I missed all the experience of growing up with them. I have a lot of remorse about that. However, what I really want to say, and you're totally like missing the whole scope of what I'm trying to get at and what I called for in the first place, is that this little young Nick person and any young person who has those questions in their mind is like, he doesn't sound like he's ready for it. It sounds like he's gonna do it.
All right.
And of course he's not ready for it.
All right.
That's
No,
right.
obviously he's.
All right. What did we tell him?
You told him don't do it, but in a different way. I mean, he's not
And
ready for
Different
it.
than what? How many different ways are there?
Well, because we're sober, I think is what
I
she's
see, that's
saying.
different.
No, but she's not ready for it either.
Well,
We agree with that. Except she's already sexually active.
He said that she had 3 years under her belt. But here's my question to you, Lynn. And I'm picturing those zingers coming out of her head right now, those curlicues flying up in the air like in a cartoon when someone is drunk. Are you leaning against the lamppost right now? And
No, actually, I'm sitting rather.
Steam coming out of your ears?
are your eyes just X's?
No,
Okay.
not yet.
All right, but Lynn,
Don't make fun of this.
no. Listen, Lynn, you're calling the show to sort of enlighten us or enlighten our listeners, but didn't we tell the kid not to have sex if he wasn't ready?
That it was his perception that she probably wasn't coming over with the idea he thinks that she has. That we were concerned about him not being supervised.
What I'm saying is my 19-year-old did not go there with the intention of having sex. She was not drunk. He was not drunk. Something, the mood, something happened. If you're going to do it, be safe.
Your 19-year-old, first off, someone
say very responsible young girl.
Someone saying keeping their virginity till 19 in your family is a record.
No, it's a record.
All right. Ooh, with the S word.
Lynn's drunk, unfortunately.
I know, but I can't keep myself away from her.
Sorry.
Lynn, listen to me.
Yes.
Lynn, how's life going for you? Going okay?
For me, it's fine.
Are you living with your 19-year-old?
No, I'm not.
Who are you living with?
She's in college.
Okay.
Who are you living with?
Someone else. What does that have come? How does that come into
You're fat.
play
Oh, Drew.
with the fact that teenagers in this world are having sex and they don't understand why they're doing it.
They don't, and we've asked them not to do it. So I don't.
Yeah, but we're not telling them why they should not do it, and yet if they choose to do it, we're not supporting them in the idea as a parent that, like, okay, I understand, I've been there, I've done that. If you choose to do it, I want to be there for you as someone who can talk to you.
Well, while they're doing it?
Don't you want to be supportive of them so that at least you can...
It depends what age. It depends. 19, of course, that's the way to deal with it. The 13-year-old, no.
Well, no, but okay, so...
All right, Lynn, we got to take other calls.
No, so there's a 13 or 14-year-old out there that, like, doesn't have the supportive parent or anything.
Right, their parents are away on... Their parent is out of town. Parent is out of town on Thanksgiving. Left him home alone.
All right,
How much of a parent do you think that woman's doing?
Lynn, what about your other daughters? How are they doing?
My younger daughter's doing very well.
Do they live with you?
No, neither of them live with me.
She lost him when she was young.
However, my 17-year-old daughter does have the option to go to her gynecologist at any given moment and get any support that she needs.
That's good.
Okay,
safety
baby.
precautions.
That's good.
That's right. That's right.
At 17, that's just right.
That's what we're doing on this show. We're spreading the word. All right, baby?
Isn't that right?
At 17,
Yes.
that's right.
All right. Get drunk.
Asta.
Lynn should, Lynn she should get together with Bill Cosby and write a parenting book.
Yeah, I think so. Tapes.
Do's
Books
and
on
don'ts. Look out for these pitfalls. Why is it that, it's sure the only thing I ever think about on this show, and 50 years from now when I'm just cramping on myself, sitting in one of those electric beds that reclines,
Right.
make it 10 years from now, when I'm cramping myself in one of those reclining beds, I'm just going to think about the people who call this show, repeat to us about what we said, and then go on to explain that that's what they did in their life, which I find ironic.
Yes.
You got 3 daughters, you had one of them, you're pregnant before you're 18, you're drunk now, you
can't see your daughters.
Not quite sure where the 3 of them are. Yeah, all right.
How many times have you guys been cornered by a woman like that, like in an events or bar?
We've been cornered by a few of those at an airport or after the show at a lecture, and Drew always talks to him. I'm always like, move on. Drew, am I right?
You're not move on, just beat it. But don't forget, though, as we try to move on, the reaction we get, it's different than what you get from on radio.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Mr. Big Shot.
Well, Drew feels bad. I never do. I mean, look, here's my whole thing. Everyone's entitled to make mistakes. That's fine. Don't call me and tell me I've made mistakes.